I'm Jacob Östberg. I'm an associate professor of marketing working at the Center for Fashion Studies at Stockholm University, focusing on consumer culture theory. I think one of the big challenges for Swedish fashion is to keep the uniqueness intact. I mean, there are naturally, and fashion has to do with change and always change. And if Sweden really manages to build a connection to one particular stylistic expression, then that will inevitably be out of fashion along the line. So keeping in fashion will be a challenge. I think it's important for Swedish fashion companies to be profiled in Berlin, showing this more unified view of this might be Swedish fashion, this proposal that here we are, this is Swedish fashion, and this is what we're known for. I think that's important to have this coming together of Swedish fashion. I think the Swedish fashion industry has come together in the last year or so and realized that they can work together, and one of the initiatives pertaining to that is the Association of Swedish Fashion Brands, ASFB, that really tries to work together and collaborate to put Swedish fashion on the map. And I think that's one thing that might set Swedish fashion apart, that they have realized that working together in certain ways might be beneficial in the long run. Talking about where certain styles and influences emanate from is always hard. So I think it's really hard to say where Swedish fashion is really responsible for, but I think that some of the simplicity and also some of the strong focus on denim in the last couple of years might be areas where Swedish fashion has played a strong role. In Berlin, I'm going to be talking about the Swedishness of Swedish fashion and how the idea of Sweden is really a construction that can be used in different ways by different companies to connote various ideas or even maybe fantasies of Swedishness that can be used in different ways for different companies' own ends. I think when Swedish fashion is presented in Berlin, that many viewers might be a little bit surprised over the broad array of different stylistic expressions. I mean, there have been a few more known companies that have had a strong presence abroad, but there is so much more coming from Sweden that I think will benefit from this overall presentation in Berlin. Yeah, if we talk about the innovativeness of Swedish fashion, I would say that it's not only the fashion designers, and they might indeed be very innovative, but also the entire companies. I think the Swedish fashion companies are especially good at marketing and PR activities and managing to get their ideas across